Oh my God, are you okay? Did I push you? I thought you stepped to the side of my God.
I went in my first day. So it took you a week.
Hey,
Don't drink. Don't swallow. If you got anything in your mouth, don't swallow.
okay.
In fact, rinse your mouth out.
Please rinse off with the hose, Emily. Rinse yourself off.
Espérame, para, retrocede. Yama. I guess we're good to go. One more.
All right, welcome to the Naami River Tour. I am proud to say we are the only zoo in North America that offers kayaking. Woo! This river we're on is actually man-made. It was dug out by about 16,000 volunteers. Now over here, be careful, you don't want to start turning now because this is our lemur habitat. So we want to stay away from here. Stay on this side, on the right side of my boat. You guys is right. So start turning, turn as much as you can this way. Don't turn, you're going to go into the lemur habitat. There you go. Perfect. All right, like I said, it was dug out by about 16,000 volunteers. And when the water gets low and we don't get rain, you can actually pump water into here. Keep us kayaking year round. So we're also an AZA accredited facility. It's the highest accreditation a zoo can get. It stands for Association of Zoos and Aquariums. What that means in a nutshell is everything we do is for conservation efforts and the protection of endangered animal species. Make sure you stay under the middle of the bridge where I'm going through. And we'll be in Expedition Africa. First up is our mixed animal yard. We have clip springers over here. We have a hornbill, West African crown cranes, and my favorite, George, our own copy. So George is a perfect example of what we do here. We're involved in what's called the SSP, Species Survival Program. George is a direct result of that program. What that program does is it ensures healthy populations of endangered species within human care. So George, the okapi, was bred at his origin facility and then brought here to us in order to free up more room at his origin facility for future okapi babies. As you see, he has stripes on the back of his legs that kind of resemble a zebra. But he is most closely related to the Maasai giraffe. He was also critically endangered. The reason George is endangered, you see, is poached. He's poached. He's poached for his meat as well as his hide. His hide is naturally waterproof. He secretes a natural oil that makes his fur waterproof. So these are the issues for poaching. And there's ongoing efforts to try to end them. In the meantime, the SSP program is vital for these species' survival. You guys take a look over there. On your guys' right, you'll see George was walking around. He blends in well. Through the fence, you'll also see one of our West African crown cranes. We got spiky hairdo, which helps them blend in with the tall grass in Africa. West African crown cranes have been around for about 1 million years, and they have not evolved at all. The cool fact is, once they find a mate, they stay with that mate for life. So as part of the species survival program, we keep genetic profiles on all of our animals, and we're able to cross-share that information with other ACA accredited facilities that participate in the species survival program. That way they can look for perfect breeding pairs, and when matches have been made, we can facilitate the transfer of animals for breeding purposes. When we get around the corner, you'll have a better view of the entire main Africa loop. If you haven't been up to the giraffe feeding platform yet, I recommend going up there. It's a very unique experience. Be able to get head level with the Maasai giraffe and see them up close. That being said, adult giraffe eats about 75 pounds of food a day, and they'll eat for about 20 hours a day. They spend most of their time standing up. Here at Brevard Zoo, because of the great care they get, you might see one laying down once in a while, but in their natural habitat, Maasai giraffes will rarely, if ever, lay down. So they sleep standing up in 4 hours a day in 15-minute increments. And they also give, the female giraffes also give birth standing up, which is vital for the baby's survival. It's about a 6-foot drop to the ground, and that impact is what kickstarts their heart and lungs. Also, if you guys look over here on your guys' left, we have a hollowed out ostrich egg. Give you an idea of how big those eggs are. One egg that size is the equivalent of 24 chicken eggs. And here is our mascot. He's a hippo, but don't worry, he is not real. The wild turtles love him. See him up there sunbathing.
Dale, papi. Dale, papi.
Yeah, we got a bunch of
Ese que dale.
giraffes we're going to see up close shortly. So the importance that these programs are involved in cannot be stated enough. Everything in the ecosystem plays a vital role, from the smallest insect to the largest predator. So something like a termite, let's say, if that were to disappear from the ecosystem, that could potentially cause a food shortage for other animals, which could mean dwindling population. And since everything's intricately
Dale, papi, que
the
tengo
example I
atrás.
like to use is there's certain seeds that will not grow until they pass through the digestive system of the giraffe. There's other seeds that these big mammals have to walk over in order for those seeds to pollinate. So everything's intricately connected. And to keep our ecosystems healthy, we need to make sure we keep these species of animals in existence and do everything we can on the conservation side to keep our ecosystem's healthy. Many little things we can do at home, and we'll go over that in a little bit. If you guys look over here on your right, you'll see some impalas. It's easy to tell the difference between females and males. Females do not have horns. And what I'm saying is about what I see one male over there. If you look, you see the horns. And there's also 2 babies right now. Impala babies are walking almost immediately, and that's for survival. Impalas, their senses are always heightened, so their sight, smell, hearing, all of that's heightened. So they can take off in an instant if need be. So also they're referred to a lot of times as the fast food of the wild. Impala in African actually means gazelle. One little fact. Well, I'm excited to get close to these Maasai giraffes over here. So like I said, George the Okapi, he's most closely related to the giraffe. One of the commonalities they share is their long tongue, about 18 inches long, and it's dark purple to protect it from the sun in Africa. They use that tongue to pull off leaves, buds, and branches off of trees. And both the Maasai giraffe and George the Okapi share that trait. Here's a good spot to get some pictures. I will slow down when you guys get here. So you see this path Maasai giraffes are walking along actually leads to our bridge. That bridge, on the other side of that bridge is our Africa barn. Our Africa barn is rated to withstand up to a Category 4 storm. And our keepers stay with them through the night, ensuring everybody's safe and happy.
Papi, dale.
The name of that bridge is Rhino Bridge, and that's because we custom built it for our rhinos. We have 3 white rhinos, which are also critically endangered. We have 1 male and 2 females. Our females refuse to cross single file one at a time, and we'll never force our animals to do something they don't want to do because we do not want to cause unneeded stress. So that being said, they want to cross in a pair side by side. So they built this bridge strong enough to handle the weight of 2 fully grown female white rhinos. Each one weighs somewhere around 4,300 pounds, so you're talking about 9,000 pounds roughly between the 2 of them. And this bridge can hold up to about 13,000 pounds.
Papi, dale.
See the last little bit of shade too. It's gonna get a little tight on the other side. Just make sure we stay single file. So after you get under the bridge, if you take a look on your left side, you'll see an opening in the foliage, and you'll get a glimpse of our Africa barn. Also, if you look over on your right side, over your right shoulder, you'll see a Maasai giraffe up there pretty close up. Nice. Not walking away now, he'll probably come back. But over here, on your guys' left, that is our Africa barn. After that, you'll be able to see the train yard on your left side as well. It's another great way to see Africa. So any animals we might have not seen close up on this tour, another opportunity is to go on the train. $6 a person, and it's a 15-minute tour. Look on the train yard side, which is on your left side. Behind that fence, you'll see our dromedary camel, Frankie. Frankie is an example of some of the animals that get to choose every day which side they want to go on, which is good for their mental development. It's called enrichment. That way they're able to get new sights and smells, be around other animals. But Frankie, he loves the train yard side. 99.9% of the time, he will be on that train yard side on your guys' left. Dromedary camels have one hump. That hump's full of fat, which makes it so if he needed to, he could go long periods of time without food or water. But when able to, Frankie can drink up to about 30 gallons of water in 10 minutes. You'll see we have some male impalas on the left side as well, and you know they're males because they have horns. Guys, keep away from the island on your right side. That was former Lemur Island. And I believe there's still 2 lemurs on the island. Ringtail lemurs, which are only native to Madagascar. The water's a natural barrier. You can't swim. But they haven't moved them because they will be going to another zoo and they do not want to stress them out. What I'm looking for is our Watusi cattle. They have massive horns. Usually they're always front and center. They can handle some pretty extreme climates. But I do not see them at the second. So their horns are not solid. They're like a honeycomb structure inside, and that enables them to pump blood through their horns. And by doing so, they can regulate their own body temperature. So even on the hottest of days, usually they're out here. Alright, everybody's doing great. Definitely experienced. So my guess is maybe the keepers have something going on with the Watusi cattle right now. Oh no, they just moved. They're back here on the other side of the train track. On your guys' left side. There's an opening coming up. You'll get a good view of them there. You get to where I'm at on your guys' left side, you'll get a nice view of the Watusi cattle. So the commonly referred to as the beef cattle because they are sought after for their milk. Milk's really rich, about 10% milk fat. Whereas, to put it in perspective, normal dairy cows about 3-4% milk fat. Guys over there on your guys' left side.
Dale papi que tengo gente atrás.
Also over here on the right, the grass grows like crazy. In the summers, you really can't see it from this tour. You better go look up on the platform. This is where our white rhinos are. The reason they're endangered is due to poaching. Unfortunately, people poaching for their horns because their horns are made of keratin, and there's some people that believe that they can make medicine out of the horns. There's ongoing efforts to find a solution and end the poaching. But in the meantime, they're part of our species survival program, which is vital. Also on you guys' right side is our lion habitat. We have 3 male lions. They're all from the same litter. They're about 6 years old. Again, hard to see them from here. Pro tip though, best time to go to the lion habitat is if it looks like it's going to rain. That's usually when they're most active, or later towards the end of the day before we close. I've got lucky, they'll be right up by the glass. It's amazing. See how massive and strong they are.
It's so tight.
We also have eastern bongos, known as the largest horse antelope. They usually hide from the heat and they camouflage well. They're found with white stripes, usually on the left here, on your guys' left in this corner. But I do not see them at the minute. They might be the other side of that little barn there. Hope everybody got some good pictures of the Maasai giraffe. Truly, I thank you all for coming on this tour. You're all officially conservationists now, because without our guests coming to visit us here at the zoo, none of this would be possible. We are a nonprofit, and 90% of the proceeds come from admissions alone, which go directly back to helping our animals and the conservation work we do, the ecosystems as a whole. So what we do here locally in Florida, we have ongoing efforts of restoration of the Indian River Lagoon. We help protect native wildlife species like the scrub jays, loggerhead turtles, Borneo key mice. We have a sea turtle healing hospital. So, ways people can help out, very simple ways. Wherever you live, just plant native species of plants, trees, flowers, whatnot, shrubs. Provide shelter for the local animal populations. Plus food. Another really easy way to help out is recycling lithium-ion batteries, tablets, phones. We participated in a program called EcoCell. It's a way so you guys can bring your phones right here and we can get rid of them safely and securely for you. Little things that are easy to do make a world of difference. So thanks again, guys. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer when we get to the beach. We're going to pull you in, get your paddles from you. We'll have the front person get out first, and then we'll pull you in a little further, and then the back person can get out. The whole goal is to keep your feet dry.